I don't know. We have alternatives, and we see if we need someone, and we have a really very good players can play there, and every player, of course, if Erling doesn't play his particular skills, we don't have. He don't have this replacement, but we have another alternatives, and we'll see until the end of the market if we really need. A striker for just in case make a backup from Erling, but Erling is not going to play all the schedule they have ahead of us, and with all games, he's not able to play all of them. So that's why I have to think about it if you have another solution.
Yeah. Hey, Pep, just on Erling, you said last week, I think it was, that sooner or later he's going to have to make a step up in training after he said he wasn't feeling comfortable. Is that a case of his injury at the time, or do you think, given what happened last year, he maybe not fully trusting his body, possibly?
No, the last season the injury was the bone in the knee, in the feet. So that's why it's not usual. And muscular some niggles, but he has handled it really well since arrived. He had, I don't remember maybe a real injury for muscular issues. But of course, a lot of games every 3-4 days, and I said many times, he's massive. To recover for Phil Foden is much quicker. For him, move his body is, that's why I take care of him differently. What happened in the States, he make a really 1 week here before travel to the tour in the United States of America, and there have some niggles. And last game against Chelsea, he felt, better, and yeah, we are going to take care of him like the other ones.
Just ask, with saying about kind of it takes him longer to recover, how difficult is that to manage when you've got someone that's a completely different stature to the other players? Do you have to give him a slightly different program to follow?
Yeah, more in the table massage, more take care of yourself. I would like Erling be focused 24 hours in his profession in the game, and after when the training depends on how he feels, we have more or less. It's important when you have these schedules arrive in the best condition as possible at the moment of the game. Training sessions are not important. Important is just to be ready at the game. When you have long weeks, you have time. The training sessions are so important. When you have 3-4 days, at all. It's just 5-10 minutes. Energy, the game. Otherwise, the human being cannot sustain that. Impossible. We play 12 months. If we arrive in the last stages of the World Cup, if at the end it's been played, it's 12-month competition. Tell me one sport that make 12 months competition every 3-4 days. International break, I go to see my dad in Barcelona, to say, how do you feel that? But they go to the national teams and they play 2-3 more games. So 12 months, every 3-4 days. No basketball, no tennis, no golf. Any sports can do that. And it's unsustainable. So that's why you have to, it's what it is, so breathe, smile, and some 5-10 minutes the concepts, and energy the game is the only solution I find. If you want the players, we'll have 7 players available. If we train a lot, 7 players available. So, and rely on his incredible mentality, rely on his incredible capacity and understanding the game. Every game did a little detail, and that's all. Now we have these weeks. These weeks we have to train. But when we start after international break, I would say in September, every 3-4 days game, forget about it. We are a office man.
Hi, Pep. Can I just get your view of the strength of the squad in general? Obviously, you've signed one player, but you're going to lose Julian. Does that make the squad weaker now than it perhaps was 12 months ago?
Well, Sergio left. I want to say thank you so much to Sergio as well. So I know was not, didn't have maybe the minutes he deserved, but his contribution in the locker room and what he has done in the training sessions is one of the success we had in the last season, especially last season, the travel. We had in last season, we have incredible people accept his role. And Sergio was, I wish him the very best, honestly, the very best in Real Sociedad. He can find his place and playing the minutes. So he left and Julian left and came up Savio, Nico Riley and McAtee. So that is the situation right now, and we'll see if we have to add someone else in the future.
Does it concern you at all that Arsenal have added quite an expensive defender? Man United have spent money to bring in 2 players. Does it concern?
Yeah, many years have done it. Many years. But it's no news. It's just when City spent money.
It doesn't concern you ahead of a new season.
Of course, I'm concerned for many years how good they are, because every year they are better and better and getting better. So we see Arsenal playing is the same level last season. I saw the game against Leverkusen. They are on fire. They are every year it looks like more difficult. United will be back, but players and everyone won the crown that we have for 4 years. So it's simple as that. I understand it. It's how we defend it, this crown, how we have to do, and we see. I'm very pleased with the squad. Really pleased. First, the quality of human being and the quality they have as the players. But I said, maybe other years I said no chance, but this season maybe it's going to happen until the end of the market. I don't know yet. We have to talk and we see what happens.
Hi, Pep. You said a minute ago that your energy levels had risen in the summer because you saw things that you liked from the team, from the squad. Just tell us what those things are, please.
I don't understand, sorry.
You said that your energy levels had risen up. So
the competition itself. In the summertime, I'm drained. I don't want to. But arriving started with the guys, the training sessions, lose some games in pre-season, and what you can improve, some things that we can create differently, or we can do that maybe better suit better for the quality of this player or the other one. And yeah, okay, let's go. So I don't have to run. I'm all the time sitting, so I can sustain that situation.
Can I just ask you about Jack Grealish as well? Seems quite a big season for him. Obviously, very disappointing for him not to get picked for the Euros. How much do you sense that he's got that motivation now to get back to his best? And
what I've seen so far, 1 week here in the pre-season in tour, I love it, and I don't care how he perform. His every training session, his commitment, and his trying. And against Barcelona, he make 5 or 6 shoots and aggressive with the ball and going there. That's all. And I think his quality will do the rest. I know he'll be father soon, and he's so happy for that. And only what I ask to the players is you like to play football, right? So play. League your profession like do it, and hopefully can sustain it until the end of the season. And the rest compete like everyone, with one place for the starting 11 on the positions. That will depends on him, not my. I'm not naive to choose because what I see in behaviors, in trainings, and how you're performing, as much as you do, more chance we have.
Hi, Pep.
Yeah.
Over the summer, obviously, Stefan Ortega signed a new contract. There was lots of talk about Ederson potentially leaving. You've always maintained that Ederson is your first choice. Is that the same going into this season?
Yeah, it's a huge relief that Eddie and Stefan stay, but Eddie scored. 8 years cannot understand this unbelievable process that we have lived these many years without Ederson. Impossible. His charisma and his consistency, and replace the keeper always is tricky. To find the way we played and many things. So I'm really pleased that he stays. And Stefan, of course, congratulations. He deserves to extend the contract not for the save against the Spurs, for the 2 years have been here, how good in the cup competition play. And now they have to play for one position, who I believe is better. Of course, I have a lot of bias from Xavi because he knows better than me how does he feel and they feel and how can give us. So, but both it's the same with the rotation. Both of them is going to play a lot of minutes.
Do you know who's playing tomorrow?
Ederson.
Is Calvin Phillips a realistic centre back for tomorrow? A possible?
It's possible, yeah.
And is that kind of his position now?
Well, he's a centre midfielder, but that's many times Calvin likes to see all the game in front of him. When he's in the middle, surrounded for players, struggle a little bit. But he helped us a lot the last 2 games in his tour. I should have realized before in the first 2 games playing that position. And I think he's confident get back. And yeah.
Is his future to be kind of?
He's here with us, and like the same with maybe new players. There are some cases we will see what happens.
Hi Pep, you've said you're really happy with the squad. In terms of Rodri, and if he ever can't play this season or when he needs a rest, do you have a clear picture of what you can do and you think, okay, this is what we're going to do when Rodri's not available?
We have Kova, we have Rico, Nico Reilly, John and Manu, with alongside another player can adapt in that position as well. So we have alternative, and we see the market. So, but if I some concern or whatever, I speak with Chiqui, and we talk about that, and we will see. So, but normally, I have to be clear. Normally, this club, in many Barcelona maybe less better, but especially in Bayern, and here as well, I learned in Bayern, the club bought the players, they bring me the players, and after said, train them and bring them the best of them. Please, this is your job. So they decide, the club decide. So I make suggestions, I need that, and after the club decide the players.
So is it